Hey everyone, today's video I am sharing 3 sort of like mini declutter resets I have done in my home recently to sort of keep that clutter at bay. So I know it is just days before Christmas and it is such a time crunch right now. I'm feeling it, you're probably feeling it as well. So these things I'm sharing are basically things you can do 15 minutes or less. So just little resets I have done just to keep the house feeling a little more peaceful and a little less cluttered as we go into the holidays. My name is Marianne and I live here in Canada with my husband and 2 kids ages 6 and 8, and I make videos on simplifying life and motherhood. So if you're interested in that content, please like and subscribe for more videos just like this. So first project of the day were these hand-me-downs. So specifically kids' clothes hand-me-downs. If you know me, you know I always recommend tackling hand-me-downs as soon as you get them. However, I'm giving myself some grace on this because it was a crazy couple of months and we got a ton of hand-me-downs from people, which I'm so grateful for. And they sat in that living room for probably like several weeks. So this was the day, however, that I had designated. I'm like, I am tackling these, I'm getting them out of our house, and I'm figuring out what to do with them. So right away, I brought everything into Leo's room. I dumped everything on the bed. The bins on the right of the screen are their grow into bins. So anything that I'm keeping for the kids is either going to go into their dressers, like if it fits them now, or it's going to go into these bins. And the one hard and fast rule I say with these bins is we cannot keep more than can fit in them. You'll see in a second they are jam-packed right now. However, today was not a day I'm going to like really dig deep. This was just needed to get these hand-me-downs, you know, organized and figured out what to do with them. So when I got into the bedroom, the main thing I did was I tried to normally make like the easiest decisions first. So I know there was a couple things that I'm like, I know that this fits Leo right now. It's going to look so cute on him. We're going to wear it this month. And I put those into his, like I make those decisions fast. Or like that one snowsuit, that little pink snowsuit. Like I know that will fit Annie Rose next year and it's perfect for her. So I know that that's a keep. And then I slowly drill down to like the harder, more tedious decisions once I've created that bit of momentum. Now, I've always used these bins for the hand-me-downs. However, recently I have been like toying with the idea of using a different system where I'm maybe using like an old dresser or something in our basement and or like a rack, like a hanging clothing rack that's on wheels. We did a couple projects in the summer that sort of used that sort of system for the hand-me-downs. I just find with the bins at this age, they get annoying to dig through. Honestly, I don't know if it's because I'm like 8 years in, but I'm tired of digging through these bins every season. So I don't know. Keep an eye out. How do you manage your hand-me-downs? Do you guys use bins? What do you do? Or do you just say, you know what, hand-me-downs are not worth it to me, which I totally get because they really are a lot to manage. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really toying with that idea. So I just think it would be easier to categorize things and easier to look for them. So like a lot of times the kids will want to dig through these, and that's another thing you may have noticed. I usually keep these bins in the basement in our crawl space. I always have because they always want to play with the toys, especially Annie Rose wants to pull stuff out. It drives me nuts. However, I was so tired of getting them out of the crawl space that I've now moved them into Leo's closet, which you'll see right here. And I've basically just told the kids they can't touch them, which is semi-working most of the time, kind of. Anyway, keep an eye out for maybe changing up the system. But you can see I tackled all of those hand-me-downs. It felt so good. We got that space back in our living room, dining room, and everything is put away. And anything that I didn't think would work for us or was just like too far off or just didn't fit them, I just passed along. Mini project number 2, and this is an area where you can definitely judge me. It's a bit horrendous. This is our sort of like mudroom area in our garage, which I guess mudroom might be a generous term, but this really, honestly, it doesn't look like it here. This functions so well for us. It's one of my favorite spaces in the house. We use it daily. We use and abuse this space, and as you can see, we've been abusing it quite a bit lately. Also, if you live in an area with 4 distinct seasons, you know that sort of that like fall winter time is like a whole nother season. Like I swear we actually have like 8 seasons. Anywho, so we have kind of been through that phase now, and now we are definitely like full on winter. snow, cold all the time sort of thing. So I know I can put away the flip-flops. I tell Leo he's not allowed to wear Crocs to school anymore, that sort of thing. And so all of that stuff is going to go into our front closet, which I'll show you in a second. Same with any coats. Like, so I had still like some of our fall spring coats there. Some of our like more formal stuff that I wear like much less frequently, like you'll see these little brown boots of mine with heels. I wear those like maybe once a week, and then probably in January and February I'll wear them like once total, let's be honest. So those go in the front closet and I just grab them when I need them. Only thing I want to keep in this area are the stuff we're using every day. And that's a question I get, oh my gosh, so often. I will get this from clients. Like, they're so frustrated with the footwear and like in their shoe storage and what to do about it. There is no like perfect magical system. I find that it's just really being diligent about getting rid of what you're not using and or keeping it in a different area. As I mentioned, I love this area, and this carpet, this like is just indoor outdoor carpet that we laid when we first sort of created this mudroom area, and it is fantastic. I know it won't last forever, but right now I'm still so obsessed with it. If I vacuum it up, it looks honestly brand new. I didn't have time for that today. These were like just quick resets. I wasn't looking for perfection. I wasn't recreating the wheel or adding new systems. I really just wanted the house to feel more peaceful as we're going to live in it all together for like 2 weeks while they're off school. So this is a quick little before and the after. Again, not going for perfection, really just going for function. I got rid of a few pairs of shoes. I got rid of a jacket, and then the rest of the ones that we're just not using all the time went and lived in our front hall closet. This is the closet here. I know a lot of people, a lot of our clients especially, have the same situation where they have a front hall closet. Sometimes they have like a big front hall closet, or a closet in an area that they don't use like day to day. Like, that we don't use this front door all the time. So it's helpful to have this storage, but it's like not where accessible for us. So that's why we sort of create that secondary mudroom, and just for extra space. But like, remember, really just focusing on what works for you. So if you do use the front door, then maybe this is a space you really need to like really take advantage of and really use that up and make it more functional for you. Or maybe the kids go out the front door for the bus, but you go out the back door, you know, for your car to go to work or whatever it is. But like, really, I suggest just doing like what's functional for you. Don't worry about Pinterest. Don't worry about making it perfect. Just make it functional for you. It goes such a long way. You can see too our Dyson hanging in the closet. I don't think I've shown that since we've done it. Scott did it, I think, in the summer. We got this Dyson on Marketplace. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, which is so bad. I don't know if it's not as powerful or what it is, but I'll kind of share how we did that maybe in a video in the future. It is handy to have it in that closet, though. I will say that for sure. Doesn't look as cute, but it's very handy. Last little category I am dealing with today, that is toys. Such an obvious, easy one for like right before Christmas. Our kids aren't getting like a lot of toys for Christmas, but still it adds up like over the fall, I find, through birthday parties and that sort of thing. So this is in our living room. This is where 99.9% of our toys live. The large basket on the left of the screen, the wicker one, that's where all of basically our big bulky stuff lives. So like any large items will get tossed in there. And then the small baskets are more for kind of some Barbie stuff and any small items like you can see. So all I'm doing here is I'm digging through and some easy, obvious pulls. Like these cards, I don't know, are these like free from McDonald's? I have no idea. My kids aren't into them, like don't even know how they got there. However, I know that those are just garbage to me. Those are just recycling. Those are leaving our house. Same with like little tiny bits that they may have got at Halloween or they may have got from birthday parties. Those really are just like easy ones for me to let go of. And then ended up just going through like any sets we have. So like I put all of like those little, not LOLs, but what are those little ones that are food? I forget. Anyway, I put them by sets and I'm just using bags that she has in there. So like we have like a pencil case and there's a little backpack and I just set them up. So I'm hoping that this will encourage them while we're at home over the holidays and during the colder months to actually play with these sets a little bit more. So we will see how that works out. You'll see, I'll show you in a second, the pile that got rid of stuff. Some items went rehomed into our garage. And then there's a pile of items that I left to actually ask them about later. So I kind of go back and forth when I'm doing toys, whether I do it with them or if I ask them or if I just kind of do a quick once over by myself. This was obviously one I did alone. But I did have a couple questions for things that I'm like, I don't think we need these, but I wanted to ask them out of respect. So I left those on the one table, and I just, as soon as they get home from school, before they had TV, I just said, hey, make a quick decision. Do you guys want this or not? And we did let go of a couple items. So this, again, a super easy, quick declutter of the toys, which felt good going into the holidays. These, as I mentioned, like a baseball glove. Don't need that inside. Like that went straight out into Leo's baseball bag in the garage. This was a mismatch of like donations and garbage. And then these were the items that I wanted to ask them about. They kept most things, but I like that Elmo. We got rid of that. And I think one of the crossbodies I let go of. One of the biggest struggles for a lot of people is making the actual like move of getting the items out of the house. So these are all the donations that were already in our donation station, or I let go of during this video while I was resetting and decluttering the spaces. So everything went straight into the trunk. I think I dropped them off this day before I picked them up from school, and it felt so good to just like get it all out. Don't let them see it. Don't have to worry about it. Like I think it's a pain too. Like I don't like driving to the donation station, honestly. However, it is worth it every single time. So I hope this video has inspired you, given you a little bit of motivation to tackle a few mini projects before the holidays. If I don't see you before, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have an amazing time off, and I will probably have a video next Saturday. If you want one between the two holidays, let me know in the comments below. I do have something I could share, but I don't know if people watch during the holidays. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas.